Nigel, another late goal to deny us the win. You must be very frustrated with that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be any more frustrated than our fans, for sure. And certainly the players, because, look, we've got to be honest about this. They created some really good situations first half. Bent's made 2-3 really good saves throughout the game. I think for us to come in at half time 0-0 was a positive, and I like the way we went about the game in the second half. But look, there's no getting away from the fact that a mistake's cost us dearly, and again we've been in a winning position and let it drift, let it go. So yeah, it doesn't feel great, but 3 unbeaten.
You're always very honest with your assessment of the game, and you have just there. Obviously, Dan's made those saves. Those kind of sort of errors, do they just happen in a game? And
hey, look, players don't ever mean to make mistakes, or they never intend to do that. I think it's just in the context of where we are at the moment, having this rather awkward and not very good record of 13 and now it'll be 14 games without a win here, which in its own, when you just talk about that standing alone as a fact, it's quite incredible, really. I think we've played mostly very, very well at home. I think today we weren't at our best. I can't argue about the fact that we were second best, certainly in the first half today. I thought the second half we were on top. It just shows you the nature of football, and unfortunate, and probably other adjectives as well about conceding as late as we did. So yeah, that's 3 occasions this year. It's this season rather. Not something that we want to keep going as a trend, but hey, look, there's no point moaning too much about it now. All we've got to do is make sure we recover from tonight and get the players prepared again for the weekend against QPR.
You have been looking for more goals from right across the team, and Nathan Baker got one tonight, encouraging that the physicality that we have paid off.
Well, do you know something? Before the game, I'm just talking very casually with the players, and certainly when you see the size of our defenders today, we've got a lot of height and physicality, and we talked about delivering more goals, because to be a successful side, everybody wants to always talk about, I think, forwards. When you talk about goal returns, I don't think we've scored anywhere enough goals from either midfield or at the back over the last few years as well. So that's something that needs to shift. So we've got ahead tonight with a very well executed set play. I'm pleased for Nathan, because he's done really well for us this year so far. And he's in a very good place in terms of his physical fitness as well. So yeah, good goal. But like I say, I think we'll all just be talking about now how we were unable to see it through. It's life. We've got the same group of players when we come back to work tomorrow morning, and it will be the same mantra moving into the next game. It's about being as focused and as ready as we can for that game, and performing as well as we can. There's no reason why we go into any game without thinking we can win it. Unfortunately, at home at the moment, because of our record, maybe there are a few little blockages, but I don't put tonight down to that. It's just an error which hasn't occurred.
You talked about players being disappointed to be left out tonight.
Yeah.
Players who play tonight, they'll be able to pick themselves up, but also players not in the squad will be kind of thinking that they got.
Okay, yeah, I take your point, but you see the point about this is that players who are upset that they're not involved need to deliver when they're given the chance, and if they don't, they'll be left out again. And those are the rules of how teams work. It's I'm really happy that our situation at the moment is we have a fit squad. Callum O'Dowda trained almost fully today, so he'll be in the mix. We've not picked up any injuries as such from today. We'll have a few tired brains and legs, probably, fatigued bodies after today, but for the most part we've got a relatively fit squad, which means there are going to be some grumpy lads around the place, I can tell you, but tough. What they have to do is, when they get the chance, take it. If they don't, they'll find themselves in the same situation again. So it's rather nice to have a positive situation of availability.